now he resets, reloads the heavy sniper, getting ready to find another problem to solve with it. And here he goes, gets right in, doesn't find anybody, and now he has an opportunity, and he just gets hit with the utmost hit. And it's Amplify on the high ground. Janet's alive, Queasy, and Pink. Here we go, Monster. The first game, Grand Finals, top 4 situation.
That's right, it's Queasy who's on the low ground right now, really desperate here. He's going to land a shot as the player was in the storm there. He might just have that one roll over. Amplify is not giving up, though. He's giving all the pressure from height, and Janice is going to find himself back to the lobby now as Pink still the player who was in the zone here. You can hear the axis swinging, though, as the layers are congested. Using a harpoon now to break on through. He sees that player. He's going to wait for the shot, jumps on over, and treats him with the 100 pump right there. It's Amplify who's on height. The harpoon's so good for this situation. Not a lot of builds left for either of these players. And Queasy with the low ground peak finds Amplify, finds the mark. 6 eliminations, Sancho.
And there you go, Queasy walking away with the first game of the EU Solo Invitational Grand Finals. Let's go, baby!
Guys, what an absolutely electric way to kick things off over in EU. The competition right now is so fierce. So many big names going head to head, breaking the very fabric of reality that we know. Now, guys, we only have 6 games today and 6 games tomorrow. So a lot of these players are going to have to really manage those games as there's only a lobby up at a time. Right now, Queasy holding down that #1 spot after that game.
able to tag right now as Storm Surge still not quite going away, Clay.
It's not indeed, as you see 16 above. If this zone closes, he is going to be in an interesting spot because it'll teeter-totter back and forth. He's got to get some initial damage. A shot's going to come through. That's going to be a huge elimination. Actually, it's going to get stolen, and so unfortunately not going to be able to get the 4 points, which at this point is way more valuable than the loot he just grabbed because he is in a fight. He is in a contention for number one. He needs every single point that he can, as we see Frey going down there, Seventor going down, Hardvine going down, big names continuing to fall, but Aqua's still in this game. It's so huge. Savage in this game as well as Aqua looking for high ground. He thought about it for a moment, realized he didn't have the builds there at all. We'll see if he's deciding to get a little bit aggressive here. Decides to box on up for the time being. Got a player in his box, trying to get involved, trying to get the action happening, but everybody just slipping away from his grasp just a little bit. Got a player in his cone. Is going to try to make an edit here onto him, but the shots did not go through enough. You see 23 players remaining. Aqua may be able to make something happen, but no builds remaining. He's dropping to the low ground, dropping into the zone. He's going to go for a flopper place, but going to get beamed from above. Aqua goes down.
Honestly, that was the misplay. You'll go back, people of VOD review that when everybody goes back and look. The misplay will be Aqua opting not to pick up that second pair of floppers and go for kind of a storm play earlier on. I think kind of dipping into the storm during that predictable time, overexposed himself, but a good pickup from Flick there, as now we hop on over to Andalex, 181 points, trying to climb his way up the leaderboard, get himself into contention here with the top 4 players all going down. Zen Diablo picking up X-Squeezer over there. Right now, Andalex in a pretty good position on the low ground. However, he is hurting on builds down to just 11. And then the big shot in his back is going to hurt him a lot more because doesn't have any excess shields, no excess white heals. And that's Mr. Savage of 100 Thieves making a push up in there. We do have Thomas HD still hanging around with the Brutus minigun. But again, we talk about it. The weapon becomes less effective in the late game scenarios where everyone's right on top of you. And he gets pushed back. No white heals for him either. And only the 15 wooden mats. This is going to be really difficult for him.
Really difficult indeed, but he's using the Brutus minigun so well. Shooting out high ground from the edge of zone was so smart. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the mats to contest it. As you see 5 players remaining, excluding him here. He's going to have to make a play. Drops down coming through. Is going to get the elimination there onto Nate. Teak going down as well. Savage goes down to Queasy. Big names have fallen, and Thomas is reigning supreme among them. And this could be his push. This could be the catapult into first, into third, maybe. First is a little bit farther than what he is at now. But this elimination that could come through, these placement points that could come through are so valuable here for Thomas. 4 already on this game. He's running out of space, though. As the zone starts to constrict, he really needs to find something. Player right above him. This could be a drop-down elimination for him. He does have that heavy... He can make it possible. It's going to be King there on the low ground. We do see Queasy start to actually drop down. Queasy has given up high ground. That's going to be so huge. Thomas looking to make something happen here on the low ground. Still shots going through. Edit's not going to connect. He doesn't get up. Nice edit on the backside. Going back into zone, trying to shake and bake the player. Is going to get the elimination there onto King Boca as shots go through from the high ground here. The players trying to make this happen. Edit's coming through. Shots coming through. Thomas is going to be right on top of him. He does hit the 100, but he goes down. Queasy takes the victory royale.
Second victory royale of the weekend for Queasy, going over there with the 4 eliminations. Tough pump shots there from Thomas. Think if he had stuck with the tack, he might have been able to close that out with the HP advantage, but still a good second place performance from him, going to continue pushing him up kind of towards almost, I think, into the top 5 threshold. It's going to be very, very...